Thanks for joining us for your second hour of Prime. I'm Rutabaga Shabazi. 5 people still missing tonight in what's become the largest single wildfire in California history. Flames from the Dixe Fire have been fueled by strong winds and bone-dry vegetation, destroying hundreds of homes and threatening thousands of other structures. That fire, just 21% contained, has scorched some 698 square miles. Last year, California recorded its worst fire season in recent state history, and officials say this season is expected to be worse. Thousands have been forced to evacuate. One man couldn't believe what he saw when he returned home.
Oh man, my driveway, dude. I need help. Oh, dude. There's a fire in my yard. There's a neighbor's house. It's getting ready to go up. Oh, man. A little fire in my yard. Better put it out. Oh, feel that heat. Woo! There's a neighbor's house. I gotta go. Holy.
That was Darby Williams, a firefighter who was called to help with the Dixe Fire. He ended up fighting the flames at his own home. You can see just how dangerous those conditions are and how fast they can change. And Darby Williams is live with us tonight. Thank you for joining us on Prime. So sorry for everything you're going through. You are a firefighter. You've seen tragedy. I'm sure you've seen people who have lost their homes before. But when you roll up on your own house like that, with all those memories, it must be such a surreal and sad experience.
Yeah, I'm actually not a firefighter by trade. I'm a heavy equipment operator. We're called out to help with the fire. So I was working on the fire, but yeah, I'm not a firefighter by trade.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. We just saw that you were working on so you were helping in the fires.
Yes, running heavy equipment on the fire. But
Okay.
I was on the opposite side of the fire at the time, and then, yeah, I came home when I heard it was getting real close to home.
So what was it like to see your house like that, to roll up on that?
It's hard to describe. Something nobody wants to see, for sure. I was hoping that it wasn't going to happen. I tried to hold out, but when I seen that right there, the wall of flames coming, that's when I had to leave my driveway. I knew it was going to get blown over. So I went up the road just a little ways and kind of waited for that to kind of blow through the trees and over my place. And then kind of went back up there. And if I'd had water at the time, I probably could have saved my place, but the power was out. I didn't have water, and my wood shed, unfortunately, was catching my house on fire when I got back up there. And I ran back to town, drove through the flames, and tried to find somebody to help me up there. And just one person had a little homemade kind of water tank on the back of his vehicle and said he would go with me, and went back up there, and we were able to save my vehicles in my garage. But by the time I got back up there, my house was too far for just what we had for water.
So you weren't able to save anything inside?
No.
Are you back out now helping fight the fire to save other people's homes?
No, I've been so busy on the phone and trying to figure out insurance and what I'm going to do, and just kind of lost right now. Like, don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that's completely understandable. The Dixe Fire we mentioned, it's now the largest single wildfire in California history. For those who are not from the West, explain to us how monumental this experience is. Describe the impact, what it's like to live through this.
Well, it's hard because it's actually, it literally takes probably 3 hours to drive from one end of the fire to the other. So every community, every road, everywhere you go, you can't go anywhere. You can't take any roads. And then all those communities, everybody's evacuated. So where I'm at right now, the town is quadrupled in size. The amount of people stuffed into this small town, it's crazy because everybody has to come here. And it might be next to get evacuated because the fire's still coming this way.
Yeah, and this is not only your own experience in your own home, but this is the entire community. The historic town of Greenville basically burned down. Have you even considered or contemplated or had space to think about what it might be like when the fire is out and you have to rebuild and start your life again?
A little bit, yeah. I was at my place just fighting my own fight there. I didn't realize that town was being torched. I only knew what was going on in my neighborhood, watching my neighbors' houses go up one by one. I could tell you the order they went in. I could tell you how many propane bottles they had at the time, just because the explosions happening around. And I didn't know that the town was actually going up at the same time. So I've seen other shows and stuff, and I see the people on there, and I mean, I know basically everybody in the community, and but if I go back, there's no stores, there's nowhere, there's nothing, I'm living in the middle of nowhere now because there's no town to go back to.
It must be such a helpless feeling to see that, to see not only your home, but also your neighbors' homes go up in flames like that, and there's not really anything you can do.
Yeah, I mean, the power was cut off, so there was no source of water. And then, yeah, everybody had left, and then it's been tough. Neighbors, they found out I stayed there, and so they contacted me, asking me, about their house, and I was like, yeah, no, it's gone. I actually have video. I took pictures. I was there. I watched it. Sorry, man, don't worry. Like, don't wonder about it. It's gone for sure. I watched it.
Yeah. Did you have all your family members are safe? Your pets?
Yep. Actually, I was on the other side of the fire, and so I didn't have cell service out in the mountains up here, and my family up here actually went to my house and evacuated my vehicles and my dog and most of my important stuff, and had it out of there before I even got to cell service. I got off work, I got cell service. That's when I found out that they'd taken my valuable stuff and already had it out of there before, I even knew what was going on.
Yeah. Did you expect to see, did you have any idea what you were driving up to?
No, well, we've been evacuated for a couple of weeks. And so there was plenty of time to prepare, but the fire was kind of knocked down. And then basically everybody thought it was under control, and I was on the opposite side of the fire, so I was kind of like on the mop up end, and yeah, we thought it was under control, and then so we were evacuated for a couple of weeks, but then they said, okay, well, yeah, you can come back to town, it's looking good. And then that same very day is when the fire just blew up, and everybody and it was like, no, get out now, like it's for real this time.
Yeah, well, we wish you the best, and thank you for making the time for us. I know you're dealing with a lot right now. Darby Williams,
Yeah.
thank you.
You bet. All right, thank you.